maybe don't do that. It's a bit warm. It's another hot day. We are back with another video. If you like the last one, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. And leave a comment if you can. Tell us we're doing something wrong, tell us we're doing something right, or give us some ideas. We are going to crack on with some more painting and cleaning this morning in the boiling heat.
Here to have grind a man's face.
You do. Like being on a game show from the 1990s.
Yes. We've made a bit of headway on this. We've ground down a lot of the paint. We found a lot more holes. Andy's been going at it like something out of hell, smashing away with the needle gun, trying to get into all the nooks and crannies that the flappy disc can't get to. I've been trying to grind down the flat faces. We've got, I would say, a quarter of the way back, and I think we're doing all right. Should be all right to be able to just get that last little bit of paint off.
And a compressor. So the back of this cab and the bottom of this cross member just here are pretty rotten. So what we're going to do is cut a window out of here, have a look inside. It goes into the cab. It's already been welded once before. I'm going to see if we can do that bit, and we'll then see if we can get a nice new piece put in there. Yeah, that's not good, and it appears to be mostly have been made of filler. So we were right to cut that bit out. And this is what we discovered inside. So it looks like originally there was a plate here that came out and made a lip at the back that sticks out, and then that's lipped onto the back of the cab. However, it looks like somebody has just welded a plate over the top of the holes that were originally there, and then that's never been painted, and all of it's just gone rotten. So we're gonna have to cut all the way along where the original fix was. We have to do it just inside this chassis rail, a chassis cross member, and then we can put a new plate in there and start making the back again. What a mess. Well, we got the seat out, and that means we've got a bit more access in here at least, so we can start to deal with all of these extra air vents that we seem to have all the way along. Just trying to get the double seat out now. Once that's out, we can do a nice cut all the way along the back there, get a new plate in, and then start reassembling everything again. Fingers crossed. 1, 2, 3.
Go. Let's take them off, gives a bit of room.
Oh, Jesus. Reverse. Health and safety. Always check your surroundings before making any major moves.
Right.
Yeah. Don't do that.
All that time I spent being careful of those cables.
Yeah, and I just ripped them clean out of them. After that slight mishap on the way out, we managed to get that out, so Now I've got lots of access to lift up the rubber mat. We can cut this piece out now, get a new plate in there, and then we can go around the other side, make the return piece and get that to weld back together, and that will be far stronger than it was, because it looks like it was an absolute state before. Yep, there's their original dodgy work then. Because that's still attached to the... Oh, or not. Oh, that is a big cut done in the top of there. Oh, it's all rotten underneath. It's clearly what they've patched up, isn't it? It looks like there's 2 patch plates over the original floor, which has just made it nasty. How nice. I do like surprises. That Die Hard? Die Hard 2?
How nice. I do like surprises.
Isn't it when he Bruce Willis turns up just as they're digging the hole under the in New York by the subway? I don't know. Comment below.
Yeah.
How nice. I do like surprises.
Go on in.
Okay. Oh.
We've made a discovery, haven't we?
Yes. So, we've got 3 layers. The original layer of the cab, which is white. Then, that would be that part. They put a patch over the top.
Yeah.
And then, when that failed, they put another patch over the top of that.
Over the top of that one.
So you've got 3 layers.
3 sexy layers. How very nice.
And then that's failed. So now we're going to have to do it properly.
We'll try and do it much better. Properly will probably be a new cross member. To be fair.
Not that properly.
This is where we are then. We've got a big hole. But the plan is to make 1 flat plate that will go under there and protrude out the back. They'll make a lip. And then we can do a piece that comes down the back and then goes that way outside. And then we can make a new plate to go in there. And it has been a long day. I've tripped up at least once on video anyway. We've got a lot of stuff out, so the sun's starting to go down, so we're going to tidy up for today. Hopefully got another day booked for tomorrow with BigSi, so we should be able to crack on with this, see if we can get this welding done, get it back together, and then look at doing some painting. I'm crossing my fingers we can do some painting. There's too much taking apart and not enough putting together going on. We're back on another day. It's day 2 and the car has just turned up to be annoyingly interrupting our audio.
Excellent, perfect.
Yeah, exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. We are back for a second day of trying to fix and sort out the metalwork on this transit van. Plan?
A plan, I'm guessing, will be try and fabricate some metal to fit into the slots and prep the whole area, remove a lot of the rust, vacuum out the bits, and then paint it up, prep it with some of the stuff we've got here. Maybe have a look at the compressor to see, because it's not had a bit of love for a while, so some oil in it. And yeah, let's see where today takes us.
Time now to look at this compressor. It has been running far too long, far too often, doing, I was going to say pressure washing. I didn't mean pressure washing, I mean shot blasting. In the cabinet, it's been used for the needle gun, it's been used for all sorts, and it is well overdue a service. So we're going to try and get the oil out of it, the old oil, put some new oil in there, maybe run it for a few minutes, take that oil out, flush it through, and try and make it sound and run a bit nicer. Just treat it with a bit of love and affection for once, rather than just abusing it. That.
Put in the comments, how do you open these things? Do you prepare and find your tool for opening the bottle before you take the cap off?
That's always a good plan.
Or do you just go with whatever's closest to hand once you've got the cap open?
That's some new oil. It has got a washer on it, but it looks very much like it's good and intact. I can wash that out, so maybe actually see what's going on with it. Yeah. So you can't tell whether it's got oil in it or not. It does still work. You can just about see it. Might need the oil filter in it.
Try to protect the camera as best I could. Okay.
Should we try that again?
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yeah, let's go and try that
This
again.
time with some...
I am in the secret other garage where lots of other random things get stored, including this shop vac, which we're going to try and use to get a lot of the rust out. I need to get this out, untangle it from where it was attached to the shop blasting cabinet. So this is the scene of the crime. I've got to try and work out, clean up all in there, all the nasty bits of rust out. Slowly making this tidier. Si's been at it with a flexible Dremel, getting these pieces cut round. The idea is once there's a flat plate coming across here, it can be welded across all the way along there, and then that gives us our flat part of our floor and the lip out the back. We need to put a plate in here, and then we should be golden, but at the moment we're just trying to tidy up all of this so that we can get some weld through primer in here. This is coming along well. Got rid of a lot of the inner rotten paste that was there. We're going to have to do some other work to try and get this to bond together nicely, but yeah, the main thing is to try and get as much of this rust off as possible. What's left is pretty reasonable actually, without taking the entire cab off and the cross member. Getting there. It is welding time, however, not for the bit that we expected to be welding. So we did find some extra problems. Down here in the passenger side footwell, there was a huge amount of rust all around here where there'd been a previous fix. So we cut that out, ground that back. This is the chassis, top of the chassis rail. We've got a panel to go in there, and we're hoping to get this done, and then maybe we can have some food, maybe a pizza. Before we can start, there isn't really a good earth point anywhere nearby, so I'm going to get this bolt and stick it in the negative clamp, and then we can weld that onto a bit we've cleaned up here, and that can act as our new negative, and then we can get welded on that plate and get it in there.
Yeah.
It's done. It looks like it was welded by a chimp, but it's done. This is the finished product. It's not perfect, but it's better than a hole in the floor. So it's been another long day, and we've managed to get a fair bit done. Everything's tidied up. BigSi is just putting some stuff away.
A lot of stuff away.
We're good down there as well. End of the day then, end of the video. We've painted loads of the stuff that we cleaned. Quite pleased with what we've got done. Fixed that bit of the floor pan, and then we've managed to cut out and pretty much prepare the back of the cab to be fixed as well. So hoping that goes alright. That's looking pretty handy. Well, I'm absolutely exhausted now. So if you like the video, please subscribe, give us a like down below, give us some comments. We know we're not doing everything right. We are amateur people, amateur mechanics, and we are just playing. So if you're doing anything wrong, we'd love to hear from you and find out what we can do better. And we will see you soon.